Again, the second quarter, as they've got it as we resume action. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
The drive starts with a completion left side, and they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. First carry now for Gus Edwards. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
Herbert now. To the left side, he's got McConkey.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Setting up the screen here to Edwards. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that one, that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw here, Herbert. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 16. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down. Herbert operating from the red zone. Open man is Palmer. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 2 yards left on 2nd down from the 9. Out of the and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. Oh, how about the rush there? Busting in. They blast him behind the line of scrimmage. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And I know that one didn't work out the way they thought, but I don't think it was a bad time to call this play. You're thinking on 3rd down, you might possibly see some pressure. You might see a blitz. So they tried to set up the screen, but that one was well read, and they stopped them for no gain.
Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in this second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Able to hit on a big play right there in the 2-minute drill. And now they've got a chance to use all the remaining clock and build on their lead right before halftime.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. This one caught by Kittle. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, Dobbs. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. Here's 2nd and 3. Now Dobbs. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Touchdown. Isaac Guerrero. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Niners will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Moody good with the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. Just a 4-play drive that time. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Chargers going to take over now late in this first half. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert. That's going to be caught. It's Palmer. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 22 yards there, a 1st down. Herbert throwing again. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Ricky Pearsall as the first half is winding down. And the 49ers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Now Moody for the PAT. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
The Chargers going to take over here one more time before the half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The run there on first down gets him a yard to the 26. So we've hit